What the hell is that?
This crude contraption will allow you to transport the remains of our master.
Can you not simply raise the remains when we find them?
Pardon, Lord, but a being of Kel'Thuzad's power can only be reanimated at a nexus of powerful ley energies, and there are no such places in this land.
Very well then. Let's move out. What is it now? Speak, fool. Tread lightly. What is it now? Speak, fool. Tread lightly. What is it now? Speak, fool. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Finally. At last. Tread lightly. What is it? Speak, fool. What is it now? Speak, fool. Tread lightly. What is it now? Tread lightly. What is it now? This is more like it. At last.
Arthas! Stop this madness before it's too late!
Stand aside, brother. I've come to collect some old bones and I don't wish to be disturbed. Speak, fool. This is more like it. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. What is it now? At last. Speak, fool. This is more like it. Tread lightly. At last. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. At last. This is more like it. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. Finally. What is it? Tread lightly. What is it now? Speak, fool. What is it now? Speak, fool. What is it now? This is more like it. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. What is it now? No one orders me around. Tread lightly. Finally. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Ah, at last. What is it now? Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Finally. Ah, at last. Finally. Ah, at last.
Must be.
No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. I'll make sure you suffer. What is it? Frostmourne hungers. For the Lich King. Speak, fool. What is it? No one orders me around. Finally. Now, Frostmourne. Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Ah, at last. This is more like...
I can't believe that we ever called you brother. I knew it was a mistake to accept a spoiled prince into our order. You've made a mockery of the Silver Hand.
Around. Your pain shall... What is it now? Ah, at last. Finally. Tread lightly. What is it now? Speak, fool. Tread lightly. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Come along now, Necromancer. The powers that you once served have need of you again.
Told you, my death would mean little.
What the? Am I hearing ghosts now?
It is I, Kel'Thuzad. I was right about you, Prince Arthas.
It took you long enough. These remains are badly decomposed. They will never survive the trip to Quel'Thalas.
Quel'Thalas?
Yes. Only the energies of the High Elves' Sunwell can bring Kel'Thuzad back to life.
Then what must be done?
You must steal a very special urn from the Paladin's keeping. Place the necromancer's remains within it, and he will be well protected for the journey.
As you wish. What is it now?
Speak, fool. Where shall my blood be spilled? My fate is sealed.
Tread lightly.
I bow
Yes,
to your
Master.
The undead must haunt the gold mine before the acolytes can begin harvesting gold.
Tread lightly.
Blight is created when undead structures are summoned. Buildings can only be summoned onto blight, with the exception of the necropolis.
What is it now? Ah, at last. This is more like it.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
Speak, fool. Tread lightly.
My life for Ner'zhul. I gladly obey. Thy will be done. My fate is sealed. Thy will be done. Yes, Master.
No one orders me around.
Thy bidding, Master. Summoning is complete. I gladly obey. My fate is sealed. Yes, Master. I gladly obey. I wish only to serve. Summoning is complete. My life for Ner'zhul. Yes, Master. I gladly obey.
When standing on blight, wounded undead units regenerate faster.
Thy will be done.
Speak, fool. No one orders me around. What is it now?
Where shall my blood be spilled?
More gold is required.
Summoning is complete. I gladly obey. My fate is summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
Speak, fool.
Summoning is complete.
What is it
Summoning
now?
is complete.
First blood.
My life for Nazul. Thy will be done. My fate is sealed.
Summoning a graveyard will supply the undead army with fresh corpses.
Summoning is complete.
No one orders me around. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it. Speak, fool. What is it now? No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Finally.
Summoning is complete.
Ghouls harvest lumber for the undead army.
No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. What is it now? Speak, fool. What is it now? Speak, fool. What is it now? No one orders me around. This is more like it. Now. Speak, fool. Finally. This is more like it.
Complete.
Tread lightly. No one orders me around. What is it now? Tread lightly. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers.
I bow to your will. Yes, Master. Thy will be done.
Speak, fool. What is it now? Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Tread lightly.
Summoning is complete.
Speak, fool.
Our forces are under attack.
Tread lightly. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. What is it now? Ah, at last. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. What the hell is that? No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. Ah, at last. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. I'll make sure you suffer.
Must be.
Speak, fool. What is it now? Tread lightly. This is more like it. No one orders me around.
Must be.
What is it now? Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. What is it now? This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it. Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. What is it now?
Our forces are under attack.
Must be.
Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. What is it now? Finally. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. What is it now? Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. What is it now? Ah, at last. Speak, fool. What is it now? Speak, fool.
Summon more ziggurats.
my life for Ner'zhul. Yes, Master. I gladly obey. I cannot summon there. My fate is sealed. Yes, Master. My fate is sealed. Thy will be done.
No one orders me around. This is more like it. Tread lightly. What is it now? Tread lightly. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally.
Vile betrayer! You are not fit enough to even carry your father's name! Why Uther ever vouched for you is beyond me. You've stripped him of his honor by casting yours to the winds. You deserve a gruesome death, boy.
Honey.
What is it? No one orders me around. Speak, fool.
Are under attack.
Finally. No one orders me. Tread lightly. No one orders me. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. Must be. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. What is it now? No one orders me around. This is more like it. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. No one orders me around.
Upgrade complete.
Tread lightly. What is it? No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. What is it? Speak, fool. This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. You will know endless torment. Tread lightly. What is it now? Speak, fool. What is it now? Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. Must be. What is it now? No one orders me around. Tread lightly. Speak, fool.
Our forces are under attack.
No one orders me around. Speak, fool. This is more like it. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. What is it now? Tread lightly. What is it now? Speak, fool. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Tread lightly. No one orders me. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Ah, at last. I'll make sure you suffer. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Ah, at last. What is it now? Tread lightly. What is it? No one orders me around. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Speak, fool. What is it now? Finally. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. Ah, at last. What is it now? Speak, fool. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. Now, Frostmourne. What is it now? Finally. Tread lightly. Ah, at last. Finally.
Light have mercy on you. Your betrayal has broken Uther's heart, boy. He would have given his life for yours in a second, and this is how you repay his loyalty?
Finally. No one orders me around. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Ah, at last. No one orders me around. What is it now? Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Speak, fool. Finally. No one is around. What is it now? No one is around. What is it now? Speak, fool. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. No one. For the Lich King. Speak, fool. What is it now? No one is around. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. Speak, fool.
Must be.
No one orders me around. Now, Frostmourne. Faithless coward. Ah, at last. Tread lightly. What is it now? Speak, fool. What is it now? This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Tread lightly. What is it now? Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. What is it now? This is more like it. Ah, at last. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. This is more like it. Finally. Now, Frostmourne. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. Tread lightly. What is it now? Your pain shall be legendary. No one orders me around.
The undead has returned.
Now, Frostmourne. This is more like it. Tread lightly. No one orders me around.
Inventory is full.
Ah, at last. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. What is it now? No one orders me around. You will know endless shit. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Faithless coward. Tread lightly. Ah, at last. Finally. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. This is more
I must feast on souls.
orders me around. Finally.
I grow tired of waiting.
At last. This is more like it. At last. What is it now? Tread lightly. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. Now, Frostmourne. Speak, fool. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. This is more like it. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Your pain shall be legendary. This is more like it. What is it now? Tread lightly. What is it now? Finally. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Ah, at last. Finally. Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers.
Must be.
What is it now? This is more like it. Finally. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. Speak. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. What is it now? Speak, fool. What is it now? Speak, fool.
Must be.
No one orders me around. Tread lightly. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Finally.
Research complete.
Ah, at last.
Your father ruled this land for 70 years, and you've ground it to dust in a matter of days.
Very dramatic, Uther. Give me the urn, and I'll make sure you die quickly.
The urn holds your father's ashes, Arthas. What, were you hoping to piss on them one last time before you left his kingdom to rot?
I didn't know what it held. Nor does it matter. I'll take what I came for one way or another. No one orders me around. This is more
Our
like it.
forces are under attack.
Finally. This is more like it. Finally. Ah, at last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Finally. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. I'll make sure you suffer. Finally. Now, Frostmourne.
Research complete.
Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. This is more like it. Finally. I'll make sure you see. Ah, at last. Finally. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Faithless coward. Ah, at last. Now, Frostmourne. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. What is it now? No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. Glory to the Scourge! No one orders me around. What is it? Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. What is it? No one orders me around. What is it? Your pangs are legendary. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. What is it? Speak, fool. This is more like it.
I dearly hope that there's a special place in hell waiting for you, Arthas.
We may never know, Uther. What is it now? I intend to live forever. Speak, fool. At last. Finally. At last. No one orders me around. What is it now? No one orders me around. This is more like it. Tread lightly. Finally. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. What is it now? No one orders me around. At last. Frostborn hungers. Tread lightly. Finally. Frostborn hungers. Finally. Frostborn hungers. This is more like it. Finally.
Excellent work. Now your journey to quell Thalas can begin.
Tell him nothing. Only you can hear me. The Dreadlords cannot be trusted. They are the Lich King's jailers. I will tell you all when I walk this world